Okay, so in the past session we have created a second level of complex transformation. Okay,
Yeah.
I would like you to make me describe so that I can perceive that you understood properly, and we'll go ahead with the new and much more complex topics.
Okay.
Created
Hello.
two ETL packages. Okay,
Yeah.
one is export from Excel, and another is this distance management DWH. Okay,
Yeah.
data warehouse.
Yeah.
So here, what we did and what is the basic operations of this, I want you to describe me.
Okay. Here. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Here we are merging three tables. So in this first we have to we can merge only two tables at a time. So we are
Mhm.
trying to merge customer and transaction table. So first we have to sort the customer table, and the customer ID is the primary key of the customer table. And then again we sort the transaction table and then join it. Then after that we take the product table, and again the product table is sorted, and the merge table of customer and transaction has to be sorted in order to join with the product table, because last time when we didn't sort it out, it was all not ordered according to the
Mhm.
product ID. So only once we sort the customer and transaction table, again we merge with the sorted product table to get the final
So what is the
process.
basic use of sorting here? What do you understand for sorting? No,
That one-to-one mapping.
it's say I would sort one attribute from X table, and with respect to that, another attribute would be there in another table, right?
Yeah,
So if you sort this same ID in both the tables, then you can it would be it would be better for the compiler to understand and map it properly.
yeah, the
Say
one-to-one
it will
mapping.
get the first record on the top of the column, whereas it will get the second column next to it, third column next to it, third row next to it. Accordingly, it will also
Map.
try searching the same pattern in the target table,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this is what is the use of sorting here, and what is use of merge join here. Can we use more than one table in single merge join?
We can use two tables for merge join. Only two tables at
Yes.
a time.
Yeah, at a time, only two tables. Exactly the way we are writing a SQL queries also
Yeah.
we can write, say you want to see the any view where we have used, say this one. I have a couple of views, say select asset.
Yeah.
Now if you see these queries, now see this query. I have written joining here, joining script here. The same
Yeah.
thing also yeah, okay. It is retrieving the data from multiple tables. How many tables? Asset, category, make, these three tables it is getting, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now at a single point of time it is joining with
Two
two
tables.
tables only. Say it is left out to join. This condition will join at least at most two tables at a time.
Yeah.
This one and this one.
Yeah.
Up to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now once this two statement is getting joined, again it is applying left outer join on. I mean this two joining will form and it will create another table internally. Okay, so that table will be again joined with this. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
likewise the same thing is also happening in ATL process. Okay,
Okay. Just now you showed the nested SQL statement, no? So in that, the table joins from right to left, not from, no, left to right, not from right to left. That's what you said right now.
Here, here,
No, not
yeah,
this.
you can
The
use
other,
anything. Yeah.
the other nested table. In this nested SQL query, first asset table will join with category, and that
Mm-hmm.
resultant table will join with make, not the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So that's not, I mean, you can use anything, like, any pattern you can use, but ultimately that table output has to be shown in a single schema like this. Okay. Either a set, if you find, you have to look into the lower granularity of the table in the left side,
Yeah.
higher granularity in the right side. Say category is having the lower granularity. Okay. So
Okay.
here category is there in the left side. See, this is category, this
Okay.
is asset, and this is make.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
one category may have multiple make and one make may have multiple assets. So asset is the highest granularity in
Okay.
term of records. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Granularity means this term is used in basically the data warehousing.
Uh,
Say I will use here, say
yeah.
category. Um, three records are there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now if you go to the next level, make against a single category, it would be uh, tail of duplex desktop. This is a desktop.
Okay.
Okay. So which table has the highest granularity? This one. Okay.
Yeah.
So against one category desktop, you have four desktops. Okay.
Okay.
Against one category laptop, you have two laptops. Against one printer, you have three printers.
Okay.
Now then, if you go to asset, against then this make, you may have hundreds of assets, right?
Hmm.
Against this make, you may have 50 assets. So asset is the child table of this make. Okay, and make is the child table of category. So this will be called as the lower granularity. This is the intermediate, and asset is the highest granularity.
Oh, so the child table will always be the highest granularity.
Yes, yes. So whichever is the parent table, it has to be treated in the left side.
Okay.
Okay, in the left join
Okay.
normally. So here what I did, customer is uh, master table, product is a master table, and transaction is a transaction table.
Yeah.
So as customer do not have the direct relationship with products, so I did have to join with this, and finally I joined with this. I'm also getting the right correct data.
So
Okay.
here the product is the child table.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
next, we'll use a next level of complex ETL. Okay.
Okay.
Data data integration.
Yeah.
We'll create new SSIS package. Now what I have to do, I have to follow the same step.
Yeah.
Not the same database, but if you're working on the single database where you have hundreds of tables, then you can simply copy these, you know, mm, these connections to here. I can just copy this one and paste it here. but I don't want to do it because it is going to a single table. I want to use another table. Hmm. I want to use some other tables here. Okay, we have joined the tables based on merging. Now today we'll see the lookups. Okay,
Yeah.
lookup functionality. How we can, one is your master table, another is your lookup table. So my lookup table is, exactly working as a master tables. So
Okay.
there are two transition table. In that case, the level of granularity is almost same. Then you can use merge. When you have very less records in a master table, you can use that as a lookup. Okay,
Okay.
you don't have to merge it. And by using lookup, you can easily have a lot of joinings. Okay, so let me use this asset database. Hmm? And here we have Nithila DW, and we'll use a asset table where we'll use all the.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll use this asset management database, and we'll create a single table, which will be a joining of all these tables, like category, which is a topmost record. I mean, lower granularity category. Then make. Then uh, then you have these two are like in a hierarchical, but this CPU is a lookup table.
Okay.
CPU is a lookup table because it is not hierarchical. Okay, these are independent. Okay, STD, RAM, and we have okay, asset, allocated asset, which is you know uh, taking a reference of asset table and taking a reference from a employee table, and it is mapping with employee with that which employee is allocated with which asset.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll use lookup as well as joins. Okay, so all these tables, those are in the left side, we'll use lookup. Okay,
Oh.
and lookup is much more faster than joining. Okay, I mean merging, and we'll use lookup in the right side like employee,
Okay.
and as I said, all these tables, this table has a relationship with this has a relationship with this, and asset has a relationship with these three. Okay,
Yeah.
these three are independent, and they are directly related asset. Okay,
Okay.
uh, and this would be one stage. Then merge join with employee, which has a relationship with department designation. Okay, and it would be joined with asset allocated, allocated asset. So this will be a part of one one page, and whichever the asset is allocated to which employee, this two will be joined. Okay, and before they get joined, will be related with each other by lookups.
Okay.
Have you ever worked on VLOOKUPs in Excel?
Just once.
Okay, so how does it works? It's just kind of relating another lookup table with your master table, right?
Yeah.
It is not joining the entire informations. However, it is just getting the reference data from one table to another table.
Yeah.
Okay, but this should completely join this result set with this result set. Okay, now let's start. Okay, this connection would not work. Destination is okay. Yeah, this will okay because the Thriller database is there. Hmm. Uh, just because I am going to fetch the data from asset management. Okay,
Hmm.
so asset package. This should be a little more complex. Asset DWH, asset data warehouse. A will have a single table, and that table can be created at runtime through this tool. Okay, I don't have to create it earlier.
Okay.
Okay, what task I have to use? I don't have to entire session only. This will be covered because this is
Hello? Hello?
oh, here I'm just going to create a connection. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to connect with the SQL Server connection because I know that this is in my system only.
Okay.
So this would be my source table. Okay.
Yeah.
Then test connection. Test connection succeeded. And then okay. So here you have to simply uh, uh, you can just change and uh, go to the connection here, source connection
Yeah.
on SQL source. I can just give another name, that's source asset. Okay. Now I'll use first table is category I'll use in the left side. So what I can do, the more often what controls I'm using, in spite of searching from the long list, I can just add them to my favorites.
Okay.
I'll create a art tab. Okay, and I'll just add ADO OLEDB source.
Okay.
Drag it to here. OLEDB destination. Drag it to here,
Okay.
and copy column. I can drag it to here. Sorry.
Copy column we have never used till now, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what is that. Okay. Derived column we haven't used. We are going to use that.
Okay.
Okay, let it be there. It's getting some difficulties.
Okay.
Okay. So let's use the source and destination because this more often I'm using.
Yeah.
Drag the source. So far I haven't required the destination. First is simply use the table names. Okay.
Yeah.
No need to change the names. Okay.
Yeah.
Then choose the source asset. That's it.
Yeah.
What should the table I should use?
The
Category.
category.
You can see the data
Yeah.
preview. I can see this data. Okay.
Yeah.
Columns.
Yeah.
What columns I will use? I can use all these things.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to use deleted flag because this is not a
Column.
functional data.
Okay.
Okay. I told that because it's just used for technical in data updation. This is the functional data.
Yeah.
I'll use these two columns to be go to the next
Okay.
table. What should be the output?
Ignore failure.
Ignore failure. Next. Now the error sign is removed.
Yeah.
Now here I should not use any sort. I should not use any merging. I'll use a lookup.
Look up.
There's another tool called lookup.
Okay.
Lookup means look up values in a reference database by using exact matching. In category table, here we can see here 1, and in make table you can get all those ones. In make table the category ID is 1 1 1 1,
Okay.
and these are all the desktops. Okay. In make table we have laptops are 3, printers are laptop is 2, and this is laptop is 6. Okay. Now this is 6 and 6. There are 2 laptops.
Yeah.
So this is how I have to use it. Okay. Now I'll use a lookup. Lookup table is my what? The second is make.
Yeah.
I'll use make table. Okay. Now this has to be dragged to make. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it should also every control to be work perfectly until till we get this relationship like connections. Okay. First it has to be in the lookup table has its general window. It says full catching, partial catching, no catching.
Okay.
Catching means if you want to catch this data into this memory and you'll use it in any other tables also. You can use one lookup into multiple tables. Okay, you can use it. Okay, you can also use it no catch. However, let it be. Okay, it's by default. Fail component should not be. Ignore failure.
Yeah.
Connection. Without connection, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, what should be the connection? Asset. And what? Make. Okay. Preview data. This you are getting here, right? Now, here we have the connectivity platform. You have to match this. You have to join these two tables. Okay.
Mm.
Now, on which ID it has to be joined? It should be joined based on category ID.
Okay.
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 This is make table and this is your category table. You can simply drag them to here.
Okay. I just have a doubt.
Yeah, sure.
In
Yeah, sure.
the connection tab, you selected asset as a source, no? So
Mm-hmm.
that has to be
No,
new.
I no. Why new? Because this source can be used in multiple tables. Okay,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
source is asset is not a table; it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
database.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, in the database you can get all these
Make.
tables.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Okay.
we are getting these columns from the asset table only.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Now we have got these two information to catching. Okay, uh, category and category ID,
Yeah.
and catching means this information will be stored in a buffer in a cache memory. So that's why it is full cache I have selected, right?
Okay. Okay.
Um, so this is loaded to cache and finally it will be posted to the target table.
Okay.
When all these records will be loaded from the different tables and different databases, where these informations are residing at runtime,
Okay.
there must be some cache, right?
Yeah.
So cache is a logical memory.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have joined category with this category ID. Now it's time to add those columns to my output
Okay.
table. Okay,
Mm.
lookup columns. What columns I need? I need to also have the make ID because the make is joining with a set,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I doesn't require this deleted flag. I want this
Make.
make
Agree and make.
this. I don't require this
Yeah. All
category
is there.
ID.
Yeah.
Why?
All
Because
is there.
I already got the category ID
Yeah.
from the category table,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you want to rename it at runtime also, it would be there.
Okay.
Okay. So add a new column. So this is the informations. Add a new column as make ID into the result set.
Okay.
We have some catch in the result set or a data set. In
Yeah.
the data set, these two columns will be added, or in this catch, these two columns will be newly added.
Okay.
So we will have how many columns? Category ID, category,
Okay. Make
make
ID.
ID,
Make.
make,
Yeah. Four.
advanced, not require, error.
There's no failure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. If you want to display the items also,
Yeah.
let me just, I'll just go there. Hmm, Okay. Now the next catching is, and you look up again. This two output is in a single, it would be joined with this. Okay. M- Lookup will be joined with another lookup based on left, right, or whichever the condition you will use.
Okay.
So what would be the output condition? Left match output, or sorry, lookup match output, or lookup no match output. That means, say you have IDs like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Are we going to retrieve the data based on matching the record or on matching the record?
Matching the
Say
record.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll return the data from the second table by matching with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Else, another condition is by unmatching with 1, 2, 3, 4 means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on other records. Okay.
Okay.
So definitely I'll have to use the lookup match
Match.
output.
Yeah.
Okay. Lookup input and lookup match output.
Yeah.
If you would unmatch, say you have 1, 2, 3, 4 make, apart from all that make, rest of all the data will be retrieved, but this will not retrieve.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Now, why it's showing error?
Correct.
Because it is not configured so far. Connection not given. Then what table?
Acceptable.
Preview. See, it is not able to get. It is not getting the exact field that's showing error. Okay. Now, go to column for matching. Now, what was our last table?
Category ID.
How
Make
many
table.
tables were there? Category and make.
Make.
And at a catch, we are getting one table, right?
Yeah.
Those are joined together. Category, category, make and make, right?
Yeah.
So, what is the condition here? What should I join with them?
Make ID.
Make ID with make. Here make is, in asset table, it was supposed to be make ID, but it is showing here make,
Make.
because
Okay.
uh, at the time of designing, we have done like that.
Okay.
So this is exactly equal with the category make ID.
Okay.
So no matter what is, don't try to join this with this,
Okay.
because this is a
Correct
uh,
type.
string type of data and this is numeric. Okay,
Or we
so you
can
can drag.
map category ID to category.
No, if you would like to the category ID, you will see the broad level data, but make wise filter you cannot have.
Okay.
If you join make with this, then you can also get category wise filter as well as make wise filter, because
Okay.
this is the grandfather, this is
Okay.
parent,
Yeah. Yeah.
and this is child.
Yeah.
Make, you can drag it from here to here.
Yeah.
If the data would not match, it would not be perfectly joined. If it is matching, it is having a join. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what column I should have to add to the result set?
Asset
Asset
ID,
asset ID.
CPU, HDD RAM,
Don't require.
configuration.
Say require. Category I don't require.
No.
Make I
No.
don't require.
No. Configuration.
Configuration.
Service status.
Service status.
Let's go to
Data procurement. Data expiry. Okay.
another
Created
deleted
by,
flag deleted.
updated by, created date, updated date, deleted flag. These are all the functional, technical columns. That means when you add data to ERP system, who is a user made the inventory, entered the data, that user information is entered to here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
However, in analytics, we don't require to track that. Okay. We
Oh,
don't require to see that which user entered the data to the system.
okay, okay.
Okay. So let's not add these columns. These, as instead of DOP, I'll use data procurement.
Okay.
date of expiry.
Okay.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now these columns will be added to the catch. Advance, no require, error output,
It was it.
ignore failure. Okay. Now it's done. Now the next is I can quickly do it. Simply drag this, match output. Okay. This ignore failure connection. I'm going faster. Okay.
And yeah. CPU.
Then RAM preview. Here we have RAM ID, which is there in asset table column. So in the asset table we have the RAM. I can drag it here. Okay.
Okay.
And then I need this RAM.
So I'll ask you a doubt. This CPU, HDD, RAM, all are independent tables, no?
Yeah.
So we can merge
So
join
what I'll do, I'll just change their name. Okay. Here in this label column. Yeah. Okay. Here what I'll use CPU ID,
Okay.
HDD ID, RAM ID, and that's it. So at runtime it would be renamed.
Okay.
Yeah. You're asking something?
So we can actually join in any order because it's a dependent table.
Yeah. Mm, I'll just use uh, RAM preview. Okay, RAM ID. I can use this RAM ID with this. Okay,
Okay.
and I don't require this. I can use only RAM because RAM ID is already here.
Yeah.
Okay, add new column. Mm, error output. So if you have a lot of table to join in a single to form a single result schema, you cannot afford using a merge or left joins. Okay,
Okay.
lookup means you're getting one single value from one table to another table. Okay, you're getting all these individual values to this category table, and you're forming a single schema.
Okay.
I'll use SGD.
It's always better to use lookup match, no? Than join.
Lookup. Yeah. In some cases, you cannot afford lookup also.
Why? What case is that?
If you are joining one big set of tables with another big set of tables. Okay. In
Okay.
that case,
Yeah.
lookup would not be a good choice.
Okay. Okay.
If you're joining with a master table with your transaction table, then lookup is a good choice. Because it is searching only one or two column from the lookup table and bringing to the catch, right?
Yeah.
But if you have one table where you have 50 columns and another table again you have 60 columns and they have the reference, would you prefer lookup? Would you add 60 columns to your catch? No.
No. So basically, hierarchy
Okay.
tables are better to
So
join with lookup.
hierarchical tables, those are having the relationship like master and client relationship,
Better to
master and
join with.
transactions.
Yeah.
In that case, one
Okay.
or two columns you are getting, then you can use.
Yeah. Okay.
Here is the GD ID. bring it here. Only one field, one column I'm bringing.
Yeah.
Why should I join it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here another is CPU. CPU. CPU ID with this and return this ID, this
Uh-huh.
column. Okay.
Okay.
So finally I got all these columns in my get all come from here, get the lookup value, single value from here, and mix up with this, and then mix up with this, then mix up with this, and finally it is bringing a single schema. Now this become a single schema. Uh,
It's
Table.
CPU also,
Mm,
no?
sorry.
CPU table also?
Yes, CPU is this one.
Yeah.
CPU is this one, and this all has to be joined with asset allocated asset table.
Okay.
And allocated asset table, in that case we are going to
Sort. Into sort.
we have to make it join. Okay.
Okay.
Before that we need to go for sorting. It will be sort by asset.
Yeah.
This will be added to here and lookup match sort input. Let's use asset detail. Asset. Okay.
Yeah.
Asset details table. Because here we got all these asset details.
Yeah.
And the merge, let's bring it here, and searching also is not showing error. Why? Because I haven't searched all those things. On which parameter I will search? Only one parameter can be possible here. Okay, asset wise it will search. Now component has no available input. Okay, it has to be have some input from the search. I've added sort output is there, and input should be merge left join. In merging join, there should be left right outer inner concept would be needed, but in lookups there is no concept of that. Not left right on last time. All these concepts. Okay,
Yeah.
wherever the data you get from the left table, it will bring it from the other,
Yeah.
which is not there in the left table. It will not bring.
Okay.
Okay, now this become my final table. Now this has to be joined with another table called allocate asset. You don't source. I'll use this as a not AT.NET. This is ValiDB source. It is here. ValiDB source. I'll just use employee table.
Okay.
Now this would be the source table. The table is this one. Employee. Employee ID. Okay. Columns. Okay, all these tables only ion date is created by, updated by, deleted by, all these stuffs.
Okay.
Designation, I'll just give this as a designation ID and department ID.
Okay.
Okay, now done. Now here I will use lookup to join the employee department and all.
Okay.
Connection, source, this will be employee department. Preview, it has department ID and all this thing. So I'll just add department ID to this. Okay, and all the department abbreviations.
Okay.
And this ignore component. Ignore failure. Here also I'll use ignore failure. I'll use designation. Which I should drag because
Designation ID.
this one with this. Okay. Now this has to be joined with another table called allocated asset. And finally they will join with this. This is the link table which relates employee with asset. Okay. One employee can have multiple assets and one asset can be allocated to multiple employee. So this is a link table, reference table.
Okay.
Okay. So here we have employee ID and employee ID has a relationship. Just drag them. And I'll just add allocation ID, asset ID, allocation date, release date, allocation status. Okay. Which day the asset is allocated, which day the asset is released, what is the current allocation status. Okay. This all is there.
So allocation asset is a subtable of employee.
Yeah. It is not storing the data, it's just relating this table with that. Okay, it's just a hub. Because employee do not have the direct relationship with asset.
Okay.
Otherwise it would be one employee should be one asset. No. One employee can have printer, laptop, desktop also. Okay. So then
Okay.
how do you manage? Employee ID will be passed here and repeatedly it will be there, and against one employee ID which is repeating there should be multiple asset IDs.
Okay.
That's done. Allocation table. Now finally these two will have join. I'll use short. Employee details. I can drag this to here and here, this, and this will be sorted against asset, because in this table also we have asset detail, because to be related with this, right? Asset table and this employee asset table will be related, so that you can get which employee has got which asset,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So that you can drag it here. Mm, what is happening? Asset ID. Okay. asset ID is okay. Fine. Why is not merging join? No, I think this has to be there here.
What happened?
Allocation table has to be here, so that's why the it's having some problem with the granularity.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's why
why I
it
was
is.
asking. When you drew you drew it
Mm,
like that.
mm-hmm.
CPU to
Yeah,
allocate percentage.
yeah. Signal failure columns. Source set allocated columns. Then here we have asset ID and asset ID. Allocation ID, employee ID. I can just get here. Allocation ID is not required. I can get here the asset ID. I'll join this, and then I'll refer to employee ID, allocation date, this, and this. These three informations are needed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now finally, I need to join this with that. Sort lookup. Okay. And sorting with what asset ID. Sorting with, I'll just use employee ID here,
Okay.
because here we got employee ID. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a asset ID in the right side.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll use here the employee as well. Starting with employee ID, employee ID. Okay, it's done. Now I can use
Merge.
merge,
Is
merge
interesting.
join. Can use this sort input left in merge input join, and here I'll use this. Sorry, like this, and I could done it. Okay, there's a problem in the granularity. See, automatically it joined because it founds the. Uh, so I'll just use left outer join or full outer join.
Yeah.
Shown all the employees will be shown. Okay, whichever the asset is not allocated, it will be shown. Whichever the employee are uh, uh, don't having the assets also, those employees will also be shown.
Okay.
Okay, if you do inner join, those only employee have the assets, they will be shown and other assets will not be visible. Okay, and
Uh,
other employees will also not be visible.
okay. And when we get this work,
So
will we we'll have to first look at the granularity and only then do it, or
yeah, yes,
okay.
looking into the granularity only you can do it. The level of granularity should be equal with both the sides. Then
No,
only you can use
so
merging.
when you get the work like this in office, first you learn all the tables and only then do it, or
Yeah, yeah, definitely. The data, data model knowledge, data source knowledge is must. Wi-
okay,
Without that, we cannot work on the data. This part.
okay, okay, okay.
Now, automatically it took join because it founds the common key, right?
Yeah,
Employee ID with this.
yeah,
So sort finally this asset information and
yeah.
just change this asset info and
Okay.
Employee info. It's not a table, it's a view kind of thing. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a view and this is a view. All the data has been into here,
Yeah.
and they have joined together.
Okay.
Now it's time to get a final output. Okay, from the left table as well as the right table.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have any output column here, so that's why it's showing error, right?
Yeah.
So I need to add those. See, can you see this
Yeah.
icon?
Yeah.
Left side table, right side table, and finally they have merged together and form a big table.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to get some information from the left side. In fact, why should I need these IDs? IDs go for the use for the references, right? And references is only needed if the table is normalized,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if it's an Excel table, do I need the ID of those tables? No. So let's not add the IDs. Only use the data.
Details. Okay.
Okay. I can only use the set ID here. So accordingly, let me just add from the
Order wise.
left side, okay, order wise set ID, and then category ID don't require because this,
Link.
then make, then CPU ID is not required, RAM ID is not required.
Configuration.
I'll just add RAM, HDD, CPU. Okay. These are the functional informations. I don't need the IDs now. Employee ID is not required because this is used for the joining only.
Configuration choice.
I'll use configuration, service status, service tag, express code. This is the unique details of a
Okay.
asset. Data procurement, data expiry.
Okay.
Okay. And I will add the employee again here. I will not add allocate it because I'll show the employee name then this. Employee name, employee code, uh, mm, let me first show the employees.
Yeah.
Which are the employees are having the assets. Okay, so let's not go with the assets. First of all, I can go from the right or left anything.
Okay.
So let me add the employee ID, employee code, employee name, email, mobile number, department ID, designation ID is not required, department is only required, company, location. Okay, this is all about the employee information. Clear?
Mm.
Now we can add the assets. Which kind of assets he got? One category,
Mm.
make, then asset ID is not required. Uh, Category he got because desktop make is getting, then configuration, service status, service tags, express code, data procurement, date of expiry. Okay, these are
RAM,
not added.
CD,
This
CPU.
after RAM, all the stuff I'll add this.
Okay.
The way you add this will be sequenced accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Then configuration, service status, service tag, this data
Allocation
procurement, date of
date.
expiry, and when did it is allocated, allocated date, release date, and current status.
Okay.
Okay. Now see the sequence
Yeah.
from the left to right.
Yeah.
Employee ID, employee code, employee name, all are clear. No references, no IDs are there because this is a denormalized table, and we can get it to Excel also. Normally, I don't want IDs are not understandable for me.
Um,
Only employee ID is there. Employee code, name, email ID, mobile number, department, company. Oh, I have not added the designation also. The, mm, okay, let it be. Let's not put the designation. Only department. And did I add the designation table? Yes, I've added, but I think I did not add the designation to here. Here. Okay, let it be. Just doing this. Oh, I haven't added this designation, so that's why it is not coming.
Okay.
I didn't add the designation columns. Now I get this designations. See here. Department, and I think it's not sorted. Employee info. Yeah, designation is also there. Pass through. You have to check it pass through. Okay, filter should be pass through this.
Okay.
Now you get the designation here. Okay, I didn't have the designation. So before an employee, after department, I'll just add the designations. Department, then designation. Sorry. You can make it bigger also. Department, mobile number, designation, department. Okay. After this is employee information is there. Now then category, make, and asset ID doesn't require. I can use RAM, HDD CPU, then configuration checks this data procurement, date of expiry, and allocation date, release date, current allocations. So finally, I got the full output. Okay.
Okay.
This will be how my output schema will be look. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now done. So let me also see that what, yeah, full auto generated. Perfect. Okay.
So you can give a preview output if you want at the end of merge join.
Yeah. Save it. Now finally I need to push it to my target table.
Okay.
OLDB destination. I'll have to create a table dynamically.
Okay.
Asset information. Asset. Employee asset. This should be, say, TBL. Whichever the name I'll give here, it will create the table with the same name.
Okay.
Employee asset information.
Okay.
Okay. Let it be employee asset information. I'll just drag it here. This should be my table name. And finally I can drag this to here and it will be going.
Okay.
Destination, and this should be view. I don't have any tables to select from here because sales asset and sales management is there. Okay, only small asset table was there. So was there a small asset table? Yes, I think we did, but we did everything by using some Excel. We're loading from Excel actually at the time. Okay, so we'll create a I don't have any tables to select. Okay, let me again add it. Nation. You can create a SQL command and build query to create a table. Build query. The table will be automatically can be created, or else you can go with table view, new, and the entire table will be created because I have selected this table informations. Okay, and this will be the table where my data will be going. Okay, for analytics, how easily I can create all those, join those tables and form the analytics table. Okay.
Yeah.
Done it.
Okay.
And the table is created. Preview. There's no data, but table is created. You can see.
When you run it, yeah, it will come.
Table runs. Once you run it, the table will be created.
Okay.
Now all the columns is automatically mapped because target table name is exactly as the same source table name.
Okay.
Fields, right? So automatically have mapped error output. ignore failure,
Okay.
apply, and okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
This will be our data viewer where I can see the data,
Okay.
and a data viewer which kind of data you want to see, like this, or this.
Okay.
Agreed. All this data can be shown and agreed. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to run my query
Okay.
and see Mithila DWH. I've just got this another table here. See asset informations.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
The time we run that query, it is automatically creates.
Okay.
Now if I just execute this, I don't have any data here.
Mm.
0. What happens? Oh, I didn't. See, if there would be one match, and the next column, if there would not be a match, okay, if you do not find any match, it will fail the component.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so you have to go for ignore failure, so that it will go to the next row.
Okay.
Connection column, find error, fail component,
Okay.
ignore failure,
Okay.
apply. Okay, now stop this code. So the same way you have to follow everywhere. It will go to the first match the reference with another table, then bring the data, then go to the next column.
Yeah.
If it doesn't get any match in the target table, then it will be failed. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to go to either go to the next column or ignore failure. Now it will work. Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
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 All the data have been. Here you can see final output. There are many sets which do not have been which not have been allocated.
Okay.
Only these are the employees in the list. Those are having the assets. So that's why they're showing this employee list.
Okay.
Okay, stop. Now let's go to this table. See the data. Oh, it has also a fail component. Let's just make it inner join so that I'll get the only respective tables
Okay.
or respective records. Finally, I get
Okay.
what is happening.
You're successful, no?
Yeah, I succeeded, but I think uh,
Only two entry when you perform image, right?
mm-hmm. Okay. So I just swapped the table, and the employees have come to the left side,
Hmm.
and I get all this data into the target.
Okay.
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 You can also swap it. Say here in this merge, I had employee on the right side. If you just swap it, you can swap this column, so employee will be and asset would be right side,
Okay. Okay.
and left outer join. So all these employees will be emphasized, and respective assets will be fetching.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened? I think I got some my system has got hanged or anything. It's being locked, so that's why it is showing this error. Earlier it was working. Okay, I'll check that. So this is the way we have to follow for lookups and
Merge join.
merge. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, even though you'll work on the real-time practices also, you might face some problems, but this is the practices. Okay,
Oh. Oh.
this is the basic practice. You have to follow it.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So meet you tomorrow at the same time. One thing I have to tell you that the consultancy. I think you're dealing with the consultancy, or your consultant is dealing with that. I mean, my organizer.
I'm dealing with both your organizer as well as the consultancy.
Okay, 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 sure.
Why? Any
So
problem?
can I just? Yeah, I mean, hello.
Yeah.
I didn't receive the initial payment even. So if you can just remind them so that we can run, you know,
Okay.
I think
Okay.
they are just neglecting that or delaying.
Your
So
Sri Salem is the one is your organizer,
yeah,
right?
Sri Sailam is dealing that. So far we have covered a lot of sessions, but he was supposed to transfer it earlier, but it's delayed. So you can
Okay.
just follow up with the person to whom we are dealing with,
Okay.
and
Like I
and
did my full payment. I think they'll receive it today. So maybe 2 weeks it was holiday, no? So business days. Maybe that's
okay,
why they
okay,
are waiting.
okay.
I think they
Probably.
might
And
receive
then
it.
no need to remind, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Then no need to remind, like, he will definitely transfer.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Thank
Sure.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Yeah.